Welcome back, action figure fans, for another amazing video of 10 random action figures that I pulled off my shelves, Marvel Legends and some Marvel Selects. 5 good guys and 5 bad guys, as I always do. And here they are. All right, let's head back up here to the beginning to the Build-A-Figure. Khonshu, the moon god of ancient Egypt. So this is the moon god that Moon Knight serves. And it's a cool looking Egyptian style figure. I really like the big head there of looks like a vulture head to me. Of course, many of the gods of ancient Egypt, they had animal heads on them. And this is a really good Build-A-Figure. I really like it. Really glad that they got this Khonshu figure made and out there for us to add to our collection. Yeah, I like that figure a lot. Okay, moving over here to the Beast, Henry McCoy. This came packaged on a retro figure for the X-Men. And he's got his lab coat on. He's got his beakers there. Of course, you could take that off and just have him in his blue fur, but they've already done that with the figure. And so I like him here with his I guess you call him his science mode. He is one of the world's leading biochemists, of course, and that's a really good face sculpt on him. And that's a nice Beast figure to have. I like him. There you go, Beast. Okay, moving over to Spider-Man Noir. And he came packaged with this small little Spider-Ham figure. So I have him there on the base as well. And this is a cool figure. I like that Spider-Man Noir. I do like many of the multiverse storylines. You can always have heroes in different situations, different origins, backgrounds. And so having this Spider-Man Noir is really cool. I like it. And anytime you get a little figure package with them, then it's just an added bonus. And that's one of the cooler Spider-Man figures I think they've made in the last couple of years. I really like him. So there you go, Spider-Man Noir. Looks good with Spider-Ham with him. Okay, moving on to the She-Hulk. Now this looks exactly like she did in the TV show. Whether you like it or not, this is a good-looking She-Hulk figure. It looks just like she did in the TV show. I think that her green is a little bit off for me. But hey, there she is. The face sculpt is especially good on this one, I think. So there we go. The She-Hulk. Okay, moving on to a Marvel Select. I believe this is the only Marvel Select I have in this particular display, and I have both versions. So here we have the Vision. The Vision is solar-based, his energy. And so he can shoot the solar energy out of his forehead, the gem up there on his forehead. Never seen this before in the comic books, but they had this attached to him, so I kind of like it. So I really, really, really like the Vision. Always have. The Vision is stunning visually. I love the green and the yellow and the red face. The Vision has always been, I think, visually one of the coolest of all of the heroes. And this is a really good Marvel Selects. I particularly like this one right here. One of my favorites they've done in the last couple of years. It's just a great, great, great Vision figure to have. Okay, so this is a very kind of a random one. Many of you aren't going to know this, but Conan the Barbarian was, he's in Marvel Comics. And back in the 80s, he had a very long run. and this is one of his enemies. His name was Whirl, and I've known him as called the Devourer of Souls. So in the packaging they have Whirl, W-R-A-R-L, but I call this guy the Devourer of Souls. He is a demon that plagued Conan, and this came in a 2-pack with Conan, and I think he's a very cool looking figure. This is a dated figure. He came out many, many years ago, but he still looks really good. And if you are collecting Marvel Legends, you need him. He's a part of that collection. You need him and Conan. So, one of the more obscure Marvel Legends I think that most people don't even know about. So you can look up that 2-pack on eBay, hopefully find it and track it down. Okay, so we have 2 figures here. The next 2 are going to be from a comic storyline, Secret Empire. And basically Captain America is a Hydra agent. I believe they they got their hands on the Cosmic Cube and reshaped reality. And Hydra is in charge of the world. And this is Aram Zola, one of the leaders of Hydra. He is a geneticist. He can basically engineer all kinds of creatures. And I like this figure. I really like the face in here. He downloaded his brain into a series of computers. So his human body's gone. This is a robot body, and you know, it's powerful. But his mind is what makes Aram Zola very dangerous. So there he is, and he came packaged with this Captain America. I don't know if you'd call him Captain America. Captain Hydra is who he really is. So Steve Rogers in this particular storyline was remade by the Cosmic Cube. Reality is reshaped into Captain Hydra. And of course, he did all he could to maintain Hydra's power on the world. And I really like this figure. The sculpting on there, you can see the detail. The sculpting is really, really good. And I got to be honest, anytime they make storylines where heroes are now villains and villains are now heroes, vice versa, then I think it's always really cool to read those, kind of a what-if story. And what if Steve Rogers was Captain Hydra was a cool story. And the figure is really good. I like it. All right, so there you go. Captain Hydra. Okay, so here we have, it looks like Thor, but it's not. It is an android Thor. And he's called Ragnarok. Ragnarok, of course, was the end of Asgard. And so he is a really cool looking figure. I like the hand, the metal. I like that you can see the metal skull there underneath the flesh. His eyes are glowing red. But besides that, he just looks like pretty much a classic Thor figure. And I love the spinning hammer, always have. Anytime they have a spinning hammer effect, that is good to go. Now, of course, you could take this figure and swap it out with another Thor head and some hands and basically make it a Thor figure, but they've already done that. There's lots of Thor figures out there. So here we have Ragnarok. And he's cool. I like it. Okay, the last figure. This is the only Marvel Legends Blastar figure that they have ever made. This came in a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 5-pack, I believe. And so if you want a Blastar, you're going to have to track him down individually on eBay or either buy the whole set, the 5-figure set, all at once to get him. Of course, that's what I did. I wanted all those figures. And so here he is. And by the way, I do have all the Marvel Legends up to date. I have all of them going back to 2003. And I like this figure. He's not quite a classic Blastar, but he's close enough. I wish he had some blast effects for his hands there. But like I said, he is the only Blastar figure that Marvel Legends has ever made. He's a major Fantastic Four villain. And I like the size, the bulk on him. He is pretty cool. And if you want a Blaster figure, unless you get some kind of custom one, then that's the only one that Marvel Legends has made. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other videos. I have quite a few of them made now. And remember, I'm making them for you, so check them out. All right, take care.